Hello, 6th graders. Welcome to Big Ideas Math, Section 5.5% lesson. Pause while you write Section 5.5 lesson in your math notebook. Pause while you write the lesson objective in your math notebook. Today's objective is I can convert between percents and fractions by completing Big Ideas Math practice with 100% accuracy in multiple attempts. Today we'll be starting on page 220 in your math textbook. Example 1, we'll be writing percents as fractions. Letter A, write 35% as a fraction in simplest form. So 35% equals 35 over 100. So we write the fraction with a denominator of 100. And then we simplify it. So that means we need to divide the top and the bottom by 5 because that's the greatest common factor of 35 and 100, and that equals 7/20. So 35% equals 7/20. So that means that they are equivalent. Letter B, we write 100% as a fraction in simplest form. 100 equals 100 over 100. So when we simplify that, it equals 1. So 100% equals 1. Letter C, write 174% as a mixed number in simplest form. So we know that that's going to be greater than 1. 174% is an improper fraction. It's 174 over 100. And so when we reduce that, it equals 87/50, and then to write it as a mixed number, it equals 1 and 37/50. So 174% is equivalent or equal to 1 and 37/50. Moving on to page 221 and example 2, we'll be writing a fraction as a percent. So if we have 3/50, we need to think about how we change the denominator into 100. So we take 50 and we have to multiply that by 2 to get it to be 100. And if we multiply the denominator by 2, then we have to multiply the numerator by 2. So 3 times 2 equals 6. So we end up with 6/100ths, and then we take what the numerator is and make it into a percent. So it equals 6%. Finally, we have our real-life application. Example 3, a drought affects 9 out of 12 Midwestern states. What percent of the Midwestern states are affected by the drought? So 9/12 equals 3/4. So all we did was simplify that fraction, and then we take 3/4 and we make it so that its denominator equals 100, and that's shown over here for you in the blue box. We multiply the top and the bottom, the numerator and the denominator, by 25, and that equals 75/100ths, and that equals 75%. So 75% of the Midwestern states are affected by the drought. Remember, to earn credit for viewing your flipped lesson, you need to complete your notes in your interactive student notebook, complete your on-your-own questions in your ISN and submit them in Google Forms, and complete your Big Ideas Math assignment in your math notebook and submit that when it is 100% correct. Remember to visit your teacher if you have any questions.